past broadcasts is part 2. So that's it.
Okay, so we are starting here. Hello, Adaminator. Okay, so last time we left off right out here in front of Midgar, and now we are going to be...
oh wait, out of Shinra. You're not out of Midgar.
Oh, Shinra. Outside of Shinra, and we're going to be sneaking in.
We can go to the stairs, or we can fight.
You just got to fighting Ruby Weapon on your playthrough?
Good luck with that. Ruby Weapon was a bitch.
Hold on, I'm retweeting. And we're good. Alright, so...
Well, now that we have Nick joining us...
Nick's here!
How do you sneak in through the side? I don't even remember. I've only
go to the... Isn't there a doorway on the left there? Hold on, let me look at my little map.
I've always just gone through the front.
Yeah, just go off to the left there where that blue light's coming.
I always went in through the front.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever snuck. Maybe I did one. I don't know. I think I just went into the front.
You don't miss Turtle Paradise stuff downstairs?
Oh, no, you do, yeah.
Oh, man, F this. I'm going through the front. There's a Turtle Paradise.
Turn around!
There's a Turtle Paradise thing down here.
Yeah.
You're a Turtle Paradise.
I'm not a Turtle Paradise.
So, Nick.
So Nick is joining us on the stream this week.
Tell us how you feel about Midgar and all this early stuff in Final Fantasy VII.
It's like the best thing ever, man. It's like that. Well, because I love this game too, like Eddie does, but it's this first part that always stuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like I'd played other RPGs, like I played Final Fantasy 1. I did play that, but I was so young that it didn't really stick with me.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember it being really hard and I was confused all the time. But there was like cool wizard people and I liked that. But with Final Fantasy VII, it was the first like real RPG that I like played, and I understood what I was doing. And yeah, just that first like, there's some magic to the opening of this game. Like you were like, whoa, nothing like this has ever happened before. Like not just that it was cinematic, but was because it was like the first RPG that I really played. It was like exploring that whole thing too. So it was super cinematic and like graphics you'd never seen, and it was the first RPG. And I feel like Shinra's or Midgar as a whole is just a really cool area.
Oh my gosh, another arena battle already.
So it just really stuck with me. I have like, very fond memories of this entire opening act of this game.
Yeah, it's really cool and really well done. It's a great intro. And what's funny is if you had no idea about any RPGs before and you play this and then you leave and it opens up, you're like, what? It's like a game changer.
Yeah, it was your first RPG too, Adam. Yeah, it was mine. I mean, I'd played a little bit of Super Mario RPG at my friend's house, but I never like done anything on my own,
This was probably like my 50th RPG at this point.
I totally forgot about Super Mario RPG. No, I actually totally played through and beat Super Mario RPG, so I just lied.
Turtle Paradise is right here, yes?
Yeah, I thought so.
Yep.
Now you can go outside and run up the stairs if you want.
Can we?
I'm sure you can.
Let me see.
If you do, though, you'll probably... If I'm wrong, then there'll be like 15 random battles on the way there.
I know, that's why I almost don't even want to risk it.
I really like Super Mario RPG. That was square.
See, but hold on, now I'm thinking about it, and I might have actually played Super Mario RPG after...
Yeah, I'm going to run back outside and see if
I might have gone back and played it on SNES after I'd already played Final Fantasy VII.
No random battles, stop!
I always rented it, and I never beat it until I got it on the Virtual Console for the Wii, and then I finally beat it.
Me, I like watched my friend play a huge chunk of that game.
That was the one that like is the precursor to Final Fantasy VII, where it was like mini games, tons and tons of mini games.
I remember there's a sneaking thing you have to do in Shinra, and I remember it from Super Mario RPG. It was the same way.
Yes, in what's it, Booster's Castle. Yeah, you have to Booster's Tower. You have to sneak around.
I don't remember this. Although, actually, I think I did this one time. Isn't there some item in here?
Maybe.
Let's say there's an item.
I'm trying to watch the stream instead of looking at my strategy guide. So let me look here.
Nick, but last time Anthony was looking at the strategy guide, and then like I would do something, and then he'd be like, "Oh, you could do this," like right when I was doing it on the stream.
Yeah, I saw some of that, and you were like, "Oh, you can steal this. Oh, you can't steal anything from that guy." And you're like, "Yeah, I know because I just tried to steal something with 10 minutes ago, and it wouldn't let me."
Okay, on the 5th set of stairs, like this is maybe the 2nd screen. There's an elixir, and that's it.
Lame.
But you gotta go up
I hope I'm not
60
missing
flags.
anything. Every time I play this, I've only busted in, so I'm worried that I'm like missing all kinds of stuff.
Hold on, let me look. There's just an item shop. There's 2 chests that you can't even open yet.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
then you just get on the elevator and you head for the 59th floor.
Oh god.
That's it.
Oh, you got a gold chocobo? Nice. Yeah, Knights of the Old Round literally kills the final boss,
Like,
or the
2
first
shots?
form, in one
Yeah.
shot. And if you can get W summon and you can use it twice, that's the key
Yeah,
to
to
beating
get
Emerald
the
Weapon is to get W
one-
summon and then and mimic, and then you do 2 W summons, then you mimic. It's part luck. Like you have to hope he doesn't interrupt your attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Isn't there one that you can do, or is that in Final Fantasy VI? There's a spell where you can, a relic or something.
Turfa.
You can turn it to all spells cost 1 magic point, so you can just cast like the most powerful spells for 1 magic point.
I don't remember.
I think that's in 6. Yeah.
That's 6.
Yeah, that's 6. That's the
Yeah, Quadra Magic, you can do it 4 times. Ruby Weapon's actually really easy if you know how to do it.
I think it's the gem box that lets you do that.
Poor
Sad if
Barrett.
I remember that.
I don't remember this at all, yeah.
If you don't know how to beat Ruby, though, it's harder than Emerald.
Yeah.
Yeah, I beat Emerald. Couldn't beat Ruby. Gave
Yeah,
up.
Ruby-
Ruby.
Once you know how to beat Ruby, you're
yeah.
like, "Oh, this is really easy."
Yeah, I tried. I just could never do it.
You have to kill 2 of your own party members.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read about it like afterwards. I think. Hold on, the strategy guide.
Did you see my thing tonight on Gamer Sushi about using guides?
Yes, it did. I thought about this.
Yeah. Yeah, because like
You
Ni no
did.
Kuni, like I'm doing most of the errands by myself, but then as soon as I can tell that there's one that's like a couple of steps, and I'll do kind of like a cursory glance at it, and then
Yeah.
I'm like, forget it, I'm looking it up online, because like,
We ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for all that. There's the elixir. There you go.
Ni no Kuni's great though. It really does remind me of playing the RPGs I grew up playing, you know.
Yeah, it's this neat mix of like Pokemon, Dragon Quest VIII, and I'm assuming Earthbound, which I've never played.
Yeah. And
Earthbound,
Studio
that-
and the Studio
love that,
Ghibli
right?
cartoon.
Yes, and all with that mixed in.
Nick,
And
the
Final Fantasy
cutscenes
12.
are like Studio Ghibli cartoons.
God,
That's
they're so
what I
good.
Like not just in-game graphics, like an actual animated thing.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Soldier. Yeah, she's got to walk with those. That's a lot harder.
Knock him down, Tifa.
Turfa. Turfa.
Barrett. She just wants to check out your butt.
What?
Probably. Oh my god, more stairs.
You're almost there, I think.
Poor Barrett. You know, considering I went downstairs and busted up and like set off the alarm, you know they're gonna be waiting for me up at the top.
Hey, when we get to 20, tell me. And I'm gonna throw up. Ghostbusters? No? Alright, whatever.
Stairs are deceptive, man. This is the most unbelievable part of this game. Running up like 60 flights of stairs. I'm worried I'm not going to be leveled up all the way at the top.
No, I
She used to,
usually
like,
used to
fight
do
dudes.
this, and I never had any problems.
Dang, she called him a retard.
Whoa. We
That was
apologize
edgy.
to anybody who is offended. You can
That's super
send your
edgy.
letters to Square Enix.
Dude, I'm edging out Tifa. Taking the lead, Gran Turismo style.
That's right. Get practice for your chocobo racing.
I
later.
haven't listened to the podcast
It's
yet
like
where you
trial
guys talk
mode.
about the PS4. Nick, talk about the PS4.
Well,
All they
I'm
do is
trying
insult me.
to yourself.
Nick,
I talked about it on the podcast.
I want to hear it now. I'll listen to the podcast.
Just stream your podcast, Nick, into your speaker, into the mic. There you go. You're there. They said that I'm a Sony fanboy, and that's weird. And then they said I was going to buy it on launch day, even though I've repeatedly said I'll never buy a console on launch day.
I don't think you're a Sony fanboy, but I think if any one of us is a Sony fanboy,
Oh,
it's
no,
you.
no, yeah, if anyone knows, yeah. I'm leaning more towards it than I
And
do.
if anyone's like a Sony apologist,
I've given them plenty of crap lately. But yeah, I am more likely to, of the group, yeah. I agree with that.
I'm probably not going to buy it at launch unless they surprise me with like
I want to make sure all that stuff
oh
works.
God.
yeah, I'm not gonna
I
buy it.
accidentally picked change.
So why is there just a trio of juggernauts running around Shinra headquarters?
Pretty glad I didn't have to deal with all that. Ooh, these are the guys I can steal something from, I think. No, it's the guys with the scissors. I can steal like the W scissors or something.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Can probably. Let's see.
I can steal something from...
I don't see anything. It says you can steal a grenade from the Mighty Grunt, Hyper from the Sword Dance.
But I can steal like W scissors from like some dudes with the scissors. It's a gun for Barrett. I thought I can steal from one of these guys in Shinra.
I'm looking. It lists the enemies to the side here, and then what you can steal from them, which is pretty handy. Good guide. Well, not seeing anything. I do remember something like I remember getting the W scissors a lot earlier. Let me look in the back of the book here. Oh, you mean the W machine gun?
W machine gun is what it was. It's this guy, right?
Oh, I didn't say anything in the guide, but I mean you can try it. Couldn't steal anything. Let me look.
Whatever, this guy.
It can be stolen from Death Machine. Death Machine is... Ooh, I don't think we're anywhere near him.
Okay.
He's in Junin.
Okay, I thought I could steal something from somebody here. Okay, I need to take the elevators. I guess these elevators? Oh my god. Watch, this is gonna be the wrong one. I have to run up to the top.
Oh, you know what, Eddie? This is how you know we're getting old. You're thinking of the atomic scissors, which can be stolen from the custom sweeper enemy just outside Midgar on the world map.
Okay. Please die, sir.
I'm glad that my nerdiness is being recorded for the internet out there.
Nick, which Final Fantasies have you played? Go.
Pop question. Pop quiz.
Hold on,
hotshot.
okay. I've played parts of a lot of them, but not like the full thing. I've played 6. I've played 7. I've played parts of 8 and parts of 9.
I thought you played all of 9. I thought you played all of 9.
I don't think I played all of 9. I think I played the half of 9.
I feel like you watched me play a lot of 9.
I probably watched you play all of it, but I played like half of it, I think. And then I know I watched you play all of 10.
That's right. It was 10.
I played 13, not 13.
So should I go to floor 59? Is there anything on there?
Yeah, wait, floor. You just click the key card for the 60th floor. That's all you do.
Okay. There's nothing worth it getting on 69 then.
59.
And of course
59.
I played Tactics.
Wow.
Yes.
There we go. Tactics is great.
And then
played
I played,
13?
like I said before, I played 1 when I was a child. I just didn't know what was going on. And I played 1 on the Game Boy. Oh God, what was that?
Game Boy Advance.
No, it was on Game Boy.
Oh, here's another little cutscene.
What was that?
Remember
I
that
don't even think it was good.
That blew my mind when I was young.
Nick, I don't think they ever released Final Fantasy 1 on the Game Boy.
No, it wasn't 1. No. I played 1 on the NES, but I played another one on the Game Boy.
Oh, on the Game Boy, yeah. There was Final Fantasy Legend, Final Fantasy Adventure.
Yeah, it was probably one of those.
Final Fantasy Adventure is actually one of the Secret of Mana games.
Mystic
And Final
Quest.
Fantasy Legend is part of the Saga series. So they just slapped the Final Fantasy name on that, even back then, because they knew that shit would
Oh,
sell.
this is a mini game. I recognize this from. This is the one I was talking about. I recognize this from Super Mario RPG.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you got a
Pretty
signal down there.
sure it was Final Fantasy Legend 2.
Yes, that's part of the Saga series. Yeah, that's this is the one where like you had like humans and mutants, and there was monsters, and the monsters.
Yes.
That's Final Fantasy Legend. Yeah.
Yes.
I had the first one for the Game Boy. I still do, of course.
Did I ever tell you that I won that Game Boy in like a Cracker Jack box? I mean, it wasn't a
Are you
Cracker
serious?
Jack box. Yeah, but it was like animal crackers or some shit. I won a Game Boy.
I just put the link in the chat to the Wikipedia entry of that game for everybody, in case you're curious.
This morning I was doing a scratch off for an Amazon gift card, right? And when I was doing the scratch off, does anyone remember the Super Mario scratch offs that were in Chips Ahoy around when the Wizard came out?
I do not remember that.
Yeah. So every time I do a scratch off thing, I think of that game and like all the Chips Ahoy when I was a kid trying to get the scratch off Mario 3. I don't even remember what the prize was. It might have been like a Wizard trip or something. Like go to
to
California,
Hogwarts?
like go to California, like the movie The Wizard. Like go to California and play.
I know.
Mario 3 or something.
Nick, check the chat. I'm about to paste. This is on this website, Hardcore Gaming 101, and they've got an in-depth thing on the very game you're talking about. If you scroll down,
Okay.
like screenshots and all that, it'll take you back to your time. Yeah, if you remember the games like Saga Frontier and Romancing Saga and all that, it's part of the same. Final Fantasy Legend is part of that series. If you've ever heard of those.
I mean, I've heard of Saga, but I just never.
Yeah, they're pretty kind of weird. Like they're kind of tough, deliberately obtuse, hard games.
Right. But I bring the mic in there. Feel a little sexy. Yeah, here we go.
Oh man, I hate this so much. Yeah, you did something similar to this in Super Mario RPG. Like you were sneaking through a mansion or something.
Yeah, I think it was like a Booster's Tower, and like you had to hide behind the statues. Is like I think it was like what, Shy Guys or something running around.
But I loved me some Final Fantasy RPG. I mean, Super Mario RPG. Loved
God,
that.
Super Mario RPG is so good. I still
It's really
like
good.
if they made like a Mario and Luigi or a Paper Mario, and they brought back like Geno and Mallow, I would lose my shit. I just put Geno in Super Smash Brothers, okay? I mean, you put fucking
Oh
Mario.
my god, that was impossible. that game was rigged.
Oh yeah, no, that game's even more stupid than Mario Kart when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah, the god with the magi, and it was all caps. Yes. And there was Dad. Yeah, I remember all this.
You like that? I love
And
this
there was
website.
the thing that went up to heaven.
Yeah, the tower that goes to heaven, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I played the first one, Final Fantasy Legend, and man, I played the shit out of that game on the Game Boy.
I think I
My
played this
brother-
game a lot. I don't even know if it was good, but I played it a lot.
I played it a
That's
lot
what being
too.
a kid was, man. Just playing a bunch of crappy games just because they were there and you had the time.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
my brother was in the first Gulf War, and before he went over to Saudi Arabia, he bought a Game Boy, and he bought that, and then when he got back, he gave it to me.
Oh, interesting. Patrick says that there are licensing issues with Gino and Malo.
Yeah, Square Enix owns them. I had to be a nerd there.
Squeenix.
Yeah, they're, I know, but they should work those problems out, just so I could have one of them in something, or just put Gino and Mallow in their own game. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Why can't I hit this guy?
They'd probably release it on the iOS, and it would be
Do not
$8.
make me waste a limit break to kill you, sir.
Hit him with magic.
I have to.
Use your magic. Barrett looked like a pansy casting that spell.
I know, he kind of like reared back.
Yeah, he's like,
It was like a very girly Kamehameha. Oh my god, are we at the back? God. I think after 3 battles, they're just like, forget
It's
it.
like, F this.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna do it. God. What a waste of time.
Yeah, that stupid Game Boy is like the only thing I've ever won.
Yeah, I don't win things, typically.
I think when I was a kid once, I won a Hungry Hippo, like, board game. That was pretty cool.
When anybody wins anything, I think it's weird.
Yeah, I'm like, people win
people
stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I won a WWE 13 strategy guide on Twitter just by retweeting a WWE games thing once.
Wait, didn't Jeff win something on Twitter?
He won,
Coupon.
no, he won like some iPhone thing, wasn't it?
I don't know. Oh, actually, I won the Best Buy gift card on Twitter. Didn't I?
Oh yeah, through my old job.
Yeah.
Oh my god. How many battles does it take?
It says here you just have to keep doing it until you start all over.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it just says if you mess up, you're forced to fight and start all over again.
I thought after a certain amount of battles, they were just like, screw it.
I don't know. I don't remember having this much problem with it.
Whoa.
Yeah, throwing shots out there.
Sassy Anthony's back.
But like, dude, that was like 17 years ago, 16 years ago.
That second one where they run is such a pain in the ass. You have to like predict it right when they're gonna start.
Well, my strategy guide says there's a definite pattern.
When those guys start walking, then those guys are gonna start running. Okay, I see. I see.
Dude, you guys are like so strong. You can like take down giant robots. These
Yeah, we're
poor
like
little
hiding
guys.
from these guys.
Yeah. Oh no. You know what's so cool about Super Mario RPG is instead of just being like, oh, this is a game that you're gonna have to rescue the princess from Bowser. Bowser and the princess become party members.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Bowser became a party member. That was like a mind-blowing thing for me.
It was really weird for me, but it was awesome. It was like everything in my childhood is weird now.
That was when we
Oh my god!
that Peach loves
Oh, that's the
Guys,
worst.
I'm sorry.
That's the just restart the stream.
This is the best stream ever. All right, I'll go to 12:30. I'll give you.
Oh yeah.
It might take me that long just to get past this room.
Just as is, yeah. We're still doing this at 12:30. I'm just like, F you guys.
In the meantime, you can just look at Jennifer Lawrence gifts.
Yes, that is the thing to do. But I like, see, this is a pincer attack where you get attacked by guys on both sides, and it sucks for the person getting hit in the back, like Tifa. Nobody make any more jokes about that.
Turf.
turf I got. Hit in the back.
Yeah, I saw a guy speedrunning Final Fantasy VII, and it was like not very fun to watch because he just has to run away from every battle.
They're just like, F this.
Oh, okay. They're like, oh, so it's like the Nintendo thing where they walk you through a Mario level.
There's something in here.
Here there's a guy that, like, you can get the key card for 62nd floor if you keep your cool.
Yep.
Oh, here you go. You want something for the PS4, Eddie?
Sure.
It's based on x86 architecture, and Final Fantasy VII has already been ported to x86 architecture, so therefore Final Fantasy VII could easily be on the PS4. There you go.
Whoops.
Yeah, I thought the podcast was pretty good.
Let me see here what it says. Yeah, that guy... I think that guy you were talking to might give you the 62nd floor key, the one who mentioned Ares.
Oh, okay.
It says if you keep your cool, it says this guy gives you a chance to talk about Ares. You can pry for more information if you want, but it's better to keep your cool. Doing so gets you the key card for 62nd floor. Yeah, he's the one that gives it to you.
Take this.
There it is.
Sweet. I don't think I have a 61st. Oh wait, no, this is 61. So 60 dose. I remember this part.
Mayor Domino.
Oh, I don't remember this. I don't remember what you do here. Let's see.
Oh, what you do is you go to the far left room. In the middle. Yeah, you talk to the mayor, and he wants you to figure out the password. And that'll get you the key cards for 63, 64, and 65.
Oh man. So this is...
That guy outside gives you hints if you pay him, but he asks for a lot of money. Or I could just tell you what the thing is here.
That would be cheating.
I'm trying to remember what the system is to remembering it.
Well,
It's the thing that doesn't belong, right?
right, it's the thing that doesn't belong.
So this is economic
You gotta look
report.
in the plaque outside.
This is a public order. So this is the economic report, anti-Shinra activities. So it's the 7th letter. I. Well, I don't know. Let's see. That's out of place.
Space program, that's the one.
Oh yeah, that doesn't belong there.
So I. And then space. So
Okay.
there's 2 books per shelf.
Rocket.
City maps. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I, G.
G.
I know what the password is already. I've got the list here, and there's only one thing that has an I and a G in it.
Wow, well then maybe I can already run over there. I kind of want to look. I mean, it's probably Midgar. Unless it's like a 4-letter word.
It is.
Materials. Oh.
No, what's funny is the password is different for each game, but the list of options is always the same.
Urban development.
So this is books about like, Oh,
That-
okay.
This
Yeah, I think it's got to be experimental animals.
and IGN. 9GN.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
So the password is going to be like sign or something. Do the apply. Scientific.
Okay.
Oh, make a weaponry. That might be one.
The ancients in history,
Yeah.
maybe. No.
Or, well, this one's a weaponry one.
Can you check the weapon one again? That's
Oh, wait,
the one.
isn't it?
That's it. It's the weaponry one. Because weaponry one should be in the military section.
I'm confused.
Wait, read.
King.
Yes. That's why when we got the eye, I was like,
Yeah.
I already knew it at the eye. I was like, I think that's it. When we got the other one, I was like, yeah, that's definitely it.
President Shinra sucks.
I should be king.
Ooh, elemental. So elemental materia, for anyone that does not know. Oops. It adds that elemental, I guess, attribute to your weapon or your armor. So if I did elemental lightning on Cloud's sword, then he would attack. He would have like a lightning effect with it.
Oh, promo code. What? I'm reading here that you can get. Sorry, this is way off topic. You can get Tomb Raider on PC on Amazon for $37.
Oh, I forgot how to do this thing. Hold on.
Oh, wait. You gotta climb in the ducks, too.
Okay. I'm trying to remember how many. You only get to open 3 doors, right?
Yes. There's a very specific outline in here. The prizes are Star Pendant, 4 slot, and an all materia.
Star Pendant's good, right? I don't remember.
4 slot I thought was a weapon that had 4 slots, wasn't it? Or an arm, or a bangle. Yeah. It's a bangle. It's got 4 slots.
And you can do all 3 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. What?
And if you mess up, you can reset them.
Okay.
So when
This is
you
the
get
slowest.
yes, this is PlayStation 1, the slowest crawling in ducks.
Can I only get one item per turn?
I think you.
Can I get
I
both
don't
of
know.
these? Try.
If you mess up, you can reset the doors of the computer only if you've already traded a coupon.
Okay, so I'll go trade in these two, and then I'll do that one next. I remember thinking that this was like, we gotta be like getting near like the end of the game or something when I was a kid.
Oh, young Eddie. The game is only just
coupon
beginning.
change, yes. That's such a weird translation.
Coupon change. You can do whatever. I don't know what order you're doing them in, because all I know is what's in the book here, so. Oh. Cool.
So, 1, 2...
Says if you open security door 3, that gets you the last of the item coupons. I don't know if you've already done that though.
Oh wait. I have to go reset it.
Ba-bing!
What? So I can't get anything else. Oh, well.
It was just an all materia. You already got the
Yeah,
two good things.
that's true.
Worked out well.
What else did I get?
The 4 slots. It's a bangle. That it's an armor. That has 4 slots on it.
Defense down, magic defense up.
That's only down 2 and 2.
Sure, why not?
He's a big, strong guy. Oh, they're not linked though. Oh well.
Yeah, I didn't have any other ones linked.
That's alright. Oh, this was cool.
There's something in the
lockers.
It's the lockers, not the vending machine? Okay.
Yeah, it says, visit the locker room, you can steal a couple items from some unlocked lockers. There's a megaphone in the back row.
Yep, one of them is, yeah,
use.
Kate Sith's thing.
Yeah, but he doesn't take it because it's funny, you're stealing everything else in the game you come across.
You have to come back to get it. It's like his best weapon or his second best weapon. I thought that was so neat that there are so many, like, the final weapons and stuff hitting.
It is
hidden.
his best weapon, the Marvelous Cheer.
Yeah, that like so many of like the best weapons and limits and stuff are hidden around Midgar, so you have to come back for them.
All comes back to Shinra.
Let's get some rest. I'm glad we got this sound stuff figured out for this game.
Me too. I was getting worried.
Yeah, it was getting really weird at like your last one.
Yeah. Well,
It was like-
it also tends to drop the sound out from Skype anyway eventually, so like the two of those things combined. Oh, hello. Locked.
That sucks.
Doesn't it open after you do this? Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is the one where you have to grab a piece of the model, you put it in the chest, and that gets you the next piece. That's cool, the model of Midgar.
Yeah.
A city born from the Earth's Mako. What's the model of Midgar doing here?
Metal Midgar. So now you have to just go and chunk them it. I used to remember the order for this.
It's
Oh, nice. So I have to go.
which one did you take? Oh.
Oh, and there's random battles in the midst of all this.
Yep.
Ooh, I can steal something from him, I think. I think I can steal something from everybody, so...
Just steal. Steal everything.
Oh, he's dead. Alright then.
I always hated that when I'd kill somebody before that. No, I wanted to steal from him. Welcome all.
Welcome to the stream, fellas. This part's lame. I'll be honest.
Yeah, no, this part is like, it's just... I don't know what they were thinking here. The game's long enough as it is. I don't know why they're like, let's just make this.
Alright, I was gone for a while.
Yeah, you were not talking.
I figured.
So... Nick, we got some
I
more
think
people on the stream talking.
Oh, what are these people doing? Hey, stream! Hello, stream people! P. Jossie! I don't want to miss this part. Ooh, finally caught this. Super V!
That's true.
Yeah, but
it
also-
could be designed to boost your player level. This is a point. Who also like this? How is this practical? Like, who designed something like this? And they're like, I will hide this key card if you.
Yeah. It's like, why is this a thing? Like, oh, I
Key
took...
cards are such a game thing.
Well, Metal Gear Solid.
Oh yeah, Metal Gear Solid. I
That's
actually
what I
really,
mean,
actually,
Of all key cards.
I actually really like that twist in the game. I like the way they do the key card stuff in it.
I
The
only have
heating up and
key
the
card.
cold and the.
Well, because I just think because I link these two games a lot, and they're
Yeah.
probably either two of my favorite games ever, if not my two favorite games ever.
And they came out within like a year of each other.
Yeah, and so like the key card
Ruined
thing
me.
was like hit me really big because it was like, you know, like I was saying earlier about like this was like when games first started getting cinematic, which is another reason I linked them, because it was like Metal Gear Solid. You play that game and you're like, I didn't know games could be like
Yeah.
movies. You know, like
You know what was another one that was big on key cards was Jurassic Park. Like the Super Nintendo game.
what? I don't know if I ever played that one, to be honest.
Played what?
The
Jurassic
SNES Jurassic Park.
Okay, I've been trying to push this. No, it wouldn't let me do it until just now.
Push it.
Push it.
But yeah, I was
real
just
good.
thinking like when Anthony played through Metal Gear for the first time, it would have been awesome to stream that. But
Yeah.
That would have been great. On the PlayStation 4, maybe.
Whoa! Ooh, I can steal something. Here I am thinking I can steal something from everybody.
Why are there like floating fish robots?
That's one of my complaints about this game is that the enemies make zero sense for their environments for the most part.
By the
Like,
way,
soldiers,
the
the
Wachowski
soldiers
brothers,
do.
the Wachowski brothers definitely played Final Fantasy VII.
Slap fish.
and they're just the Wachowskis now.
Yeah, I love that these
Oh,
guys.
that's right. Yeah. The siblings.
I love that these guys have like all these spikes and like these crazy like motors, and then they just go up and slap you.
Yeah.
They just like.
Fishes, Eddie. They can't. That's their programming. They can't help it.
That
if
time
they're
he nuzzled you. He's like, he's like giving you Eskimo kisses.
They go, I love you. That's what you do with your baby.
Yeah.
Like-
Slap. How can she slap fish?
And she slapped.
Do you even slap?
Love her up.
So, Loco Weed, because we were like 12 when this came out. We were like, Loco Weed.
Yeah, local weed.
What's this guy doing? We talked to him.
Oh, I guess we were like 15, but whatever. So that
Yeah,
was
this came out in 97. I was 16.
Oh, there's a hint. I can go into the bathroom and listen.
Well, sure.
I remember when I was a kid, I felt accomplished for figuring it out. I'm like, oh, I bet I can go in the bathroom and listen.
When you go into a bathroom in a game now, do you always still try to flush the toilet?
Yes.
I always try to flush the toilet.
I hate games where you can't even go into the stall. I'm like, what's the
Also,
point?
climbing in vents, flush.
Yes, climbing in vents. That was another trope.
Climbing in vents is like a it's just a video
Such
game
a
thing.
PlayStation thing, but it's really prominent on
I
the
mean,
PlayStation.
you do it in Deus Ex though too.
Yeah, that's true. That was more of PS2 era.
Arguably, Deus Ex is kind of a callback to older times.
Oh, your parents only let you play around on the snowboarding mini game? That's sad. Yeah, my mom had like a
God, he
big
was
thing.
5 when this came. Oh my God.
Just shoot me.
My mom had a big thing about magic.
Oh yeah.
Like magic. Like she didn't like magic, and so I had to like hide this game from her because it had magic in it. I could play Mortal Kombat. I could watch like Rambo 3 and like Commando and Predator.
But anything
Because aliens are
fantastical.
okay, but not magic.
Not magic.
Realistic violence is better.
So anyone keeping the score at home, the dude in blue suit on the right is Kate Sith, that you meet as a party member later. He's basically Batman, but in a cat suit. When you
He's
think
like
about
Batman?
it, you know what I mean? He is like Batman now that I think about it. He's a very rich guy. He fights crime.
Catman, exactly.
He's
Super
Catman.
V gets it.
Yeah. But Nick, me and Anthony were talking about this last time, that I like the way they set this up for, because like in Final Fantasy VI, you play these mini bosses, but they generally don't have a whole lot to do with the actual story. But here, there's like a logical reason for the
the
mini
corporate
bosses.
hierarchy.
Yeah, it's you fight the board members as your mini bosses throughout the game.
This was so ahead of its time.
But I like that there was an in-game explanation for it.
Yeah, it's true. Because sometimes it's really difficult to like. It's like, well, we got to put a boss here, so like,
Yeah.
let's just make a boss.
Ultros.
He was awesome. Hojo.
I'm a professor. I'm gonna have to say percentages.
This is an info dump, people. Exposition. Pretty well done, though. Because you're spying on them, so it makes sense.
Mhm.
It's not like they cut in with a scene. Yeah, I think, you know, there's a couple more things, a boss battle, and then we get to the part where you get caught. I think that's
Yeah.
where I'll bow out.
Yeah, I might bow out around then as well.
That's a good play, because that's like the halfway point of Shinra.
Yeah, because then you have to do the prison stuff and the Genova stuff and the
The chase, and then
the chase,
the
and then you're out.
flashback.
Yeah, and then you're out of
You're out.
Getting caught and escaping. There you go.
yeah, another video game trope, because that also happens in Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, exactly. These two games are heavily linked.
Yeah, and Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid
How did
can,
you
like,
escape from the
catch
jail
up?
in Metal Gear Solid? Yeah, with the ketchup.
No, I did. I think. Yeah, I think I did the catch up.
You could
Yeah.
also do
I think I hid under the bunk bed too,
yeah.
and you thought I was gone or something. This was because this was a year ago, so I don't remember.
Yeah, I always did the ketchup, but yeah, you could also hide in the bunk bed. There was another way to do it too.
Yeah, I was about to say there is another way to do it, because I think I did that once. Because I was like, I've never tried this way. Fuck, what was it?
What is
Or
it?
was there only two?
I thought there were 3 ways to get out of there.
I'm gonna look it up here. You can hear me Google this.
I need to finish writing my Metal Gear Solid song. Where the chorus says, "I'm sorry, Meryl,"
Sorry, Meryl.
and it's
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, Meryl. I couldn't save you. Now I'm old and gray, but you came back anyway. Because she comes back in MGS4, and then it says.
But she hooks up with someone else.
And then it says, "I'm sorry, Meryl. I never meant to hurt you. Now I'm all washed up. I couldn't press square fast enough."
Yeah. Okay, you can wait. You can wait for Otacon and use the catch up so the guard thinks you're dead. You can hide under the bed. The guard thinks you vanished. Or if you just wait it out, eventually, Gray Fox comes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Super V. I just started playing guitar again this weekend for the first time in several years, and my daughter loves it.
Oh.
Well, I imagine so.
She got like the biggest kick out of it.
You need to stream her.
She gets the biggest kick out of everything.
That's true.
To be fair.
Yeah, like that book that you guys had a book and it was like you could just take it apart, and so I made it into a square and put it over my head, and she just loved that. She's like, "Oh my god, shapes, and it's a book too."
I have MGS2 HD and it's my first
Just switched
MGS.
away from Snake.
I don't think you can do 2 for your first one.
I did, and then I had to come back and play the whole thing, the whole
Because
series.
2 doesn't make
Super
sense
V.
if you haven't played. Well,
2 doesn't make much sense anyway, but
say it
it
doesn't make
makes
sense
a lot less sense if you didn't. You should definitely get Metal Gear Solid 3 because that is one of the best games ever. Or you could just get this collection. Or you already have HD, so I guess maybe you just bought it
did
digitally.
you
or
play?
something.
You played Subsistence, right? The one with the angle down camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, where I had the, Oh, is the collection expensive now? Shit. Oh yeah, well it's about $31 on the PS3. Or you can just buy them individually on the PSN. I don't know if it's on Xbox Live, I don't know what you have.
But that's not one. One is not in the collection, right?
Sir,
No.
how do you not see Cloud? He's got spiky hair hanging out.
I know, he's like hanging out. Oh, I see. That makes sense.
Let's
He's
see.
in New Zealand.
Whoa, wait. What time is it there?
Yeesh.
Yeah, what time is it there?
It's like 6 something, right?
Oh God.
Hmm.
Oh, so it's like almost.
24. It's 6 hours difference.
I've heard
It's
that
midnight 24 here.
I've heard that New Zealand is amazing. Actually, everyone I know that's been there said
I've
that
seen
it's
these movies where they filmed a lot of stuff in New Zealand, and it looks pretty awesome. It looks like another world, like Middle Earth or something.
Oh, it's 6:24 p.m. on Tuesday, so it's not 6 hours difference.
Yeah, it's on the other side of the dateline. Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's when
I was like,
whenever they do,
I'm
like,
an
New
idiot. I
Year's,
was sitting here
always
thinking
starts in
like,
Australia.
it's not that far. Here's one of the weirder story threads. Genova. Was it
Yeah.
Adam that we explained it last time? And Adam was like, "Oh, I didn't know that."
Yeah, because we explained all about the alien thing, or this thing just... See, that's kind of a quick glimpse. You can't really see that its head is missing.
Yep, I saw an eye boob.
Yeah, because you're like, what is this? I don't even know. And Cloud's doing his
Nick,
best.
you know about the whole Genova thing, right?
Yeah, I heard you talk. It was an alien, and then they thought that it was an ancient.
Yeah, they never really explained that.
I didn't know that was the. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Well, I thought it was like that Genova maybe wasn't ancient. They got poisoned, or I didn't even really know. But yeah, I didn't know that they
I
had
always
mistaken
thought
it,
Genova was an ancient.
Yeah.
I never knew any.
and that Genova was actually just this like this kind of alien race that, or she was from this alien race that that destroys planets.
So she's Galactus.
Oh God. Yes, she is Galactus.
She's Lavos. Chrono Trigger.
Maybe Estiel.
Surf.
Oh my God! Someone steal something.
So what? Did any of you watch the Oscars or no?
I did.
I watched quickly, where you can fast forward through a lot of it. You know.
Sorry, this is like long way around. That he just said Lost in Translation, which made me think of Sofia Coppola, which then made me think of the joke of
About
Coppola.
literally everyone you know.
Literally everyone you're related to has an Oscar. That fucking killed me. I thought
That made me laugh too.
Yeah.
And then it made me start thinking about all of them, and I'm like, wait, no, Jason Schwartzman doesn't have one.
But yeah, I was.
Markel likes the Coppola family, I guess, because she really likes Jason Schwartzman and Sofia Coppola.
Did you ever watch? What is the show with Jason Schwartzman that's good on HBO?
Bored to Death? Oh my god.
Yes, I've heard it's
Love
really
that
good.
show.
I've never seen it though.
Nick, it's so good.
Yeah.
You would love it. You would honestly love it. Ted Danson on that show, how he didn't win an Emmy constantly, it was just ridiculous.
This is weird.
Wait, why can't you save?
That's odd.
That is
Right?
perturbing.
That's really odd.
Huh.
I guess find
Is it
another.
off it and go back on it again?
I've done that.
Oh, you have? Okay.
That's very strange.
The cloud saving stuff in this game is a bit buggy. No.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like because the main character is named Cloud, that shouldn't be the case. I feel like
It's
that
weird. It's like I'm playing it, so I should be able to save. Well, we'll just see what happens.
Hopefully.
Save point.
This will probably be terrible.
I mean,
Nick, what did you think of Seth MacFarlane and everything? I know a lot of people were super offended, but I thought he was funny, and it was jokes, so I don't get offended at
What
jokes.
were people offended by?
sexist, racist, gay jokes.
Oh,
Jew
now the
jokes.
save files have been synced.
Oh,
Okay. Well, looks like you gotta finish tonight.
looks like you gotta fight this guy
I
first.
just gotta leave the game going.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I thought he had some funny stuff.
Yeah, like
I feel I don't know why people expect from the Oscars. When's the last time you really were rolling laughing the entire time?
yeah, I probably laughed at this more than I laughed at most any Oscar host in a long time. And I actually asked on Twitter, I'm like, what needs to happen for you to not complain about the Oscars
No,
constantly?
I mean, they'll always complain.
Like, I love Twitter, but like Twitter gets like way too snarky sometimes.
I can't watch big events on Twitter or be on
I
Twitter
get
during
the
big
point.
events.
He made a
I
joke
thought, at
about-
least the people that I follow, everyone was making pretty decent jokes, and nobody was super negative of the people I follow.
everyone was just like, "Oh God, he's."
It's like,
he's being
oh,
so
here's a
racist.
national
Hates-
event. Time to just be
hates women
snarky.
and everything. Like, yeah. Eddie, he did a joke about the movie Fight and Denzel, and then William Shatner was like, you can't make that joke like that. You can't do that kind of thing. He's like, what are you talking about? Denzel has a great sense of humor. He did the Nutty Professor movies,
Yeah.
and people say that's racist, but he
I
was
thought that
actually
was pretty
making a
funny.
joke about people being racist.
Listen. I laughed pretty hard at that joke.
I did too.
I thought it was really funny too.
Okay, what is Hojo trying to do here? He's trying to make a tiger lady? Hojo, I don't even see the reasoning for your experiment here.
Well, I think Hojo just kind of wings it. He's kind of like, let's just see what
Like
happens.
any good scientist.
Yeah, he's just like, what if I did this and I did this and then this happened?
Red 13 is doing what any dog does when you let him out. He's just humping. Yeah, someone told him the wrong ingredients to make a liger.
Okay, here it is. He was planning to breed her with Red 13 to create a specimen with a long enough lifespan.
Oh,
so
because
for a
Red
long
13
time.
could live for
He
a
was
long
just talking
time.
about that, yeah. I don't know how he was going to breed them,
I
but
was supposed to say that's not going to be compatible.
I have to send Tifa. No, I have to send Vera because Tifa has my cure.
I know, right? You had to start thinking like, oh fuck, who's got my shit?
Oh, I just remembered I was making you an overlay, Eddie, and then I got busy.
Yeah, you hate me.
But you'll have to scale the window a little bit.
I did, yeah. The flight skit was funny when it like showed all the socks in the dryer. Word.
It's pretty silly.
Just remember Nanaki, right?
Oh god.
Nanaki.
What have you done? What did you do?
Hold on. Wait, oh god.
Narnaki.
Whoa, oh god.
Okay, it's just his
The
yelling.
stream's falling apart.
Say yeah, don't do it all caps. You don't have me yelling Narnaki.
The Nurky.
Nanurki.
So you have turf, but you don't have everybody else. So it's
I
just
know.
random.
We started at 8. Third.
Clurd.
Yorfi.
Why isn't he cleared?
The Nurky. Clord.
Vincent.
Clord is would be pretty good.
He revives these guys, doesn't he? If you kill him.
Yep.
So you gotta just focus on him, I think.
Well, if you can kill them all, then you can get to him, so I'm... And then he'll waste a turn reviving them, I believe.
Yeah, once
know
during
what's
a playthrough of Final Fantasy VI, my buddy named Terra Demi after Demi Moore. And there's a spell in the game called Demi, so when someone learned Demi, that was his way of saying like, oh, they had sex. Because 8th grade.
What was I gonna say?
That makes no sense. Your friend is stupid.
I will tell him you said that.
Oh,
Cloud screamed Cloud as Sephiroth stabbed his sword into Cloud.
I think it was on Casual Friday on Rev 3 Games. I think it was. They were talking about the PS4 and the share button. And they were like, imagine all the people that have like NDAs and like early review copies, like accidentally sharing game footage.
Oh yeah.
That would be cool if they would just let like a game journalist who's reviewing a game, like, you know, hit share and just stream the game as he's playing it.
There's no way they would let.
No. There'll be somebody that does that, though. Like,
Yeah, it's like who's
Somebody
who's
who's like
gonna
a
be the
hack
first one that messes up?
Yeah.
it'll be somebody who works for Kotaku. No. Oh, it'll probably be someone for IGN. Actually, there's enough people there that would make sense. Just law of averages.
I know we've talked about this a bunch, but the fact that there wasn't a victory fanfare in 13 still makes me a little sad.
Kind of hurt it, yeah. 12 was a problem with that, but then when you would beat a big boss, it would play a really cool version of the victory fanfare. And that was nice.
I just don't know why they would ever want to escape that. I feel like it's one of the most iconic things about your game.
I know. I sometimes feel like they don't realize what people love about it. It's the little things.
Right.
You know, they're like, we got to make the story. It's more linear, like Call of Duty, and it's like, but what about a victory fanfare? They're like, what? We're spending millions of dollars to do this. You want a little jingle? You goddamn right, I want that jingle.
All I want. You had one job.
Yeah.
One job.
Yeah, you can do whatever else you want, but if you don't put in some of those
Take
little
out that
things.
jingle. Yeah. I was actually agonizing over that when 12 came out, because 12 was the constant battle kind of thing. There was no battle screen. How do you figure that it was not intended to be linear? Because it's a long,
really
straight
linear.
corridor
for about 20 hours. And I'm speaking as someone who loves the game. I really do like Final Fantasy.
Well, I think he means that it probably, like, its original design wasn't meant to be that way. That maybe through delays or...
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It probably wasn't, and then it was just like, well...
Well, no, I mean, yeah, like... I see what you mean now. When you say intended, I thought you meant, like, as it is released.
Yeah, you're like,
I don't understand. But no, yeah, it probably was meant to be something different. There was a lot of problems with I think they said the team didn't have a vision until they actually made the demo. And then they made the demo and people were like, "Oh, now we get what the game is, like the concept of it." And then they were able to put it together after that point. Yeah, 13.2 is great.
I'm okay with this party, I guess.
Nanurki, Perfa, Cloud.
Clord. I like
Clord
Clord
anyway.
He should be Clord.
I know, we didn't think of it until too late. There's a lot of pressure, like first, second of the game to like name somebody.
13.2 is still pretty linear, right?
No, kind of, but not really.
But I mean, it's not like open like the old ones were, right?
It kind of is. You can get really crazy with it. I think you can you can see where you need to go.
FF13.2 is great.
Yeah, Eddie, what do you think? Is it if 13.2 is pretty open, right?
Ish, yeah.
It's not. Yeah,
It's not near the way as
Like, do you get in an airship and fly around the world?
No, you do time travel and you go through different time periods. You just select them from a menu and then you appear.
Yeah.
Is the time travel machine an airship?
Sadly, no. Because that was another thing. The airship theme. You get in the airship and all of a sudden this like soaring music plays.
That's the thing. Is the moment you get the airship.
Yeah, I was really sad in FF10, like the way the airship worked.
Yeah, FF10 took me a couple of tries to like want to get all the way through.
And it's weird because a lot of people FF10 is their Final Fantasy VII, and I don't really have a lot of love for 10. I mean, I think it's okay, but
I like
it sucks because it's like that's their 7, and I was like, man.
Yeah, I know.
Wish your 7 was 7.
I wonder if 13 is the 7 for anybody.
No, I don't think so.
There's probably one person out there. If the internet has taught me anything, it's that everything has... You got the enemy skill material, right?
Yes.
Okay. That everything has like one super giant fan, no matter how bad it is.
Oh, I mean, totally. Yeah, no, I agree with that. But I feel like that there's like certain landmark games, and like 10 was one of those. I think it's because it was the first PS2.
Yeah.
It's like all the kids that got the PS2 for Christmas.
Yeah,
that was their first Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, it came out shortly after. It came out in 2001.
I was not a big fan of 10 when it came out. Over time, like I've kind of felt a little bit different about it. I really loved 9, so I hated the change of style to 10, and I hated the voices.
The voices weren't that great. What bothered me about 10 was it tried to make you think that you could, you know, switch party members in and out at your will, but you were subject to the whims of the game in terms of like what enemies were there. Like if it was a flying enemy, you had to use Waka because he was the only one that could hit them. So it was like I don't have this freedom of control of my party. I have to do what what the enemies force me to do, and that bothered me.
Yeah, that's fair. 10 is pretty linear too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the sphere grid too. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's this." It opens up much later, but for the most part, you're just, filling in the blanks along the lines.
But yeah, I feel like 9. 9 is to you what Majora's Mask is to Mitch. You know what I mean?
To me?
Yes.
Yeah, you love 9.
I love 9.
Majora's Mask. I'm weird because I love both Majora's Mask and 9, so I love all these things. 9 is so good.
It's like that game that's like a good game, but there's certain like.
Oh, hello, sir.
You just love them,
Yeah. Like 6 for me.
Yeah, you do have to kind of.
Well, no, 6 is like the most loved of all the Final Fantasies, so.
Yeah.
Maybe 7, but it's like that's like 1 and your 1 and 1A.
I really love 4 too.
Who really loved 4 was Justin Hockey, Eddie.
He did love 4.
He loved
He'd always talk about 4.
Yeah.
Good. With all its melodramatic sacrifices and fake deaths.
I like they just followed these monsters and these 2 guys captured like the 4 of them.
Yeah, I never played 13-2, but I did really like the like battle dynamic in 13.
I love the
Just 'cause
Crystarium system. in
Really
13-2.
interesting.
Yeah, me too. The Crystarium was great, and also with the monsters you can capture and customize. And then like you can feed other monsters to them and everything. You need to play 13-2. All of you, everybody, play 13-2.
I still haven't watched any of the trailer stuff for the Lightning Returns thing or whatever it is.
Yeah, there hasn't been that much. There's been a little bit of gameplay footage. After 13-2, I feel more. I'm confident that they're gonna not screw it up.
I think it'll be good. I just hated the ending of 13-2 so much.
Yeah, I did too.
I won't talk about it.
No.
Mitch! Where
Oh
the
my
shit
God.
Did you come from?
A friend appears.
I was like, who is that 10th person? It's Mitch.
So here, for anyone following along,
As we're about to probably quit.
yes, anyone following along,
Mm-hmm.
the president says that he would like to go to the Promised Land, which is where the ancients come from, so that they can mine it for more Mako and build Neo Midgar.
In Final Fantasy, when you put
Dream.
Neo in front of something, it's more badass.
In Japan, if you put Neo in front of something.
Neo Tokyo.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yep. Or if you just
Neo.
add numbers at the end of it, like Tokyo 3.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The Geo, what is it? The
No,
Geo-
they're not. Ancients are different. Wait, well, maybe they are aliens.
No, I think the ancients just are the ancient people who
Ancients
could
are the
use
ancients
magic in the
and aliens
past.
are-
No, Genova's an alien.
Genova's the alien. The ancients are just the people who could do magic in the old days.
You're kind of vague.
Your mom's kind of vague.
Okay.
The ancients, they know the old ways. They worship the old gods.
Shit. They like to go to the heart trees.
So I'm about to get a save
So the old
point.
gods and the new.
Yep.
You can see why we loved this game at 15. Oh yeah, the troll face thing, that's just everywhere now.
Yes. Mostly from Mitch. It's like the 4th time I've seen him send that to me in a portal of some sort.
Huh.
Eddie can't get off this.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Yes. Her man is in the other room.
Like,
What you
this is
her
like
man?
the fucking TF2 night where you were like, you just kept saying the fire rises.
Her man is Cloud. Clerd. The fire rises, and so does my
Because you
interest.
got to the point where it sounded like a clip. Like it
Oh,
sounded
here,
like,
I like that Barrett is explaining. Listen up. The ancients know where the Promised Land is.
Don't be racist.
Just reading it like Barrett gonna read it.
I know. Don't read it like Seth MacFarlane or Quentin Tarantino. Is that right? I'm gonna read it like a nice old Southern man. You can Google that, Atomator. I'm not going to. I'm staying off Google Images for quite some time. All I picture is Red 13.
You should just read Barrett like Fat Albert. I can't just leave him be.
I'm recruiting new members. Many tough cloud areas too.
Let's read him like Westheimer.
Do him like Cosby.
or just do everything like Westheimer. So does everybody in the stream know what black materia is? Because I feel like you should all know what that is.
Nanurki. That's not my name.
Grandpa.
I just picture him being like Red 13 being like really like soft spoken and like
Why do you
Nick,
mean
you
an
should
Earthy?
link. You should link Black Materia.
I'm linking it. Oh, hold on. Why is the materia gotta be black?
There's Black Materia.
Mitch is racist.
Everybody should buy this.
Mitch is being a troll. We love him.
Oh god, I love that the price is
This was so good.
$7.77. That's fucking too smart.
The only one that was bad was the Don Corneo song.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. Like seriously, every other one is awesome.
Yeah, that one is like so bad though. It's like I'm not listening to this for like a week now. Fuck you.
I love the song right after it though, the Dawn of the Slums.
Dawn of the Slums is so good.
Yeah, 'cause it's got that. dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
There is also White Materia.
Mm-hmm. Aries has it because she's Queen White Girl.
Man, he like macking on Eris and Tifa's right here.
Hey, I'm your bodyguard, right? I'll guard that body like Kevin Costner.
Oh.
Now Tifa hears. She's like, what?
People probably don't even understand that joke, Anthony. They're probably all too young.
I don't care. They can Google it. They have the internet. I'm sure Reddit did a thread one day.
Oh snap. Oh snap.
That'd be Brown,
There it is, Super V.
Graham Cracker,
Yellow Materia.
Yellow Materia. You hear the joke where someone's like, I don't care if you're black, white, brown, blue, or purple. Someone's like, well, you should care if they're blue. Because then they're choking to death, you bastard.
Nick, you know Super V.
Who's Super V?
It's from Incred.
Oh. That's fun.
Or Omni or whatever.
I don't know was it Mitch Hedberg? I feel like it was a woman that made that joke. I heard it when I was like in elementary school.
I love this song,
Maybe
by the
Mitch
way.
Hedberg.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I remember it coming from a woman.
Listen, I like this song a lot. This track.
Who were you, Nick? I guess was it Mr. Popo at that point?
Yeah, Mr. Popo.
Mr. Popo.
Mr. Popo.
Mr. Popo. Oh. Yes, I remember. Yeah, I would make images and stuff. Guess that's what I was doing.
What would you make them for, Nick?
For you?
Thought you were gonna out me. For my Dragon Ball Z fanfiction.
Yeah.
God, one of you-
say that. Like, I didn't have to go on the stream.
Oh, we just lost the stream person. That makes sense.
Oh, there it is. The 11th one was like, I'm sorry, what? I am out of
F this. I want to read all of it. I don't even like Dragon Ball Z. I never watched it, but
They're
I just
pretty
want to read it
terrible.
all.
The fanfics.
I want to read it all.
Yeah, it was a pretty neat little community, even though the fanfic thing kind of fell by the wayside.
We all had that in our...
But no, Dragon Ball Z, man, we loved the shit out of that. That's good.
That's pretty much how
it.
my fanfiction went, Mitch. No, I did that Dragon Ball something story that was like a ripoff of Dragon Ball Z, like a spoof of it, and then they powered up for like a page or something at one point. Turfa.
I mean, that was the thing. Like back in the day.
We used to go home and watch on like Cartoon Network.
Yeah, back in the day in Cartoon Network, seriously, people
Toonami.
would power up for like a week.
yeah, that's true. It would take like a whole week of powering up.
It's a cartoon and it's gonna be canon. Really? That's weird.
What is it? Is it after like GT?
But wait, GT isn't canon, is it?
Is it? I thought GT is canon. They got to GT on Cartoon Network.
Did I tell you you can go watch fucking
You can just go stream like Toonami stuff, right?
Yeah, you can watch Toonami stuff. Like somebody recorded all of it, I guess, and then they just play it all the time.
Oh wow, it's set after Boo, so it ignores GT.
Interesting.
Very excited about this.
Anthony's just lost. He didn't even talking anymore. He's just typing.
Anthony, there was Dragon Ball Z, and then it ended, and then
Well, there's Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball, but then there was Dragon Ball Z, and then Dragon Ball GT. I'm gonna have to click on this link. Dragon Ball GT came after Dragon Ball Z, but it wasn't like an official, you know.
Oh, look at that rabbit thing.
It wasn't like, it's not like considered canon, you know. It wasn't nearly as good as Dragon Ball Z.
There's a character called Mr. Brief and Mrs. Briefs. Whatever. I'm closing this window.
So now they're making this movie that ignores Dragon Ball GT,
Thank God.
which is kind of awesome.
In between 517 and 518 in the original manga, which is referred to as the lost decade after Majin Buu. Oh my god.
Let's follow Nanurki. That's already funny.
Where's the save point?
I was looking for that. I can't find one. There's not one in any of the
I thought
cells.
there was one up here. I'm actually really excited about this Dragon Ball Z thing now. When does it come out? March 30th. Oh wow.
That's soon.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
So now we've lost it.
This sounds really exciting. I'm very happy for all you nerds.
Dragon Ball Z had some pretty badass fights.
No, I always heard that. I know.
The cell
I
stuff.
have nothing against it. I just don't know anything about it, so I'm just calling you nerds because.
But yeah, the cell stuff was pretty awesome.
The android stuff.
And I just love the Goku Vegeta dynamic. I mean, it was Westheimer and Cortez.
It was Westheimer Cortez. I mean, that was the heaviest influence.
Every time I hear Vegeta, I do have to do a double take of like, what did I just hear? Did you say Vegeta or did you say Velveeta?
Well, that was why when oh fuck, what was his name? What was his name?
That guy.
I think there's a save point over here. I hope it lets me save this time. Nerpa. What, over 9,000? Oh, this is... Okay, whew! It didn't show up at first.
Oh, okay. Good. Well, it's 1 a.m. here, so it's my time.
Yep, I think I'm gonna have to call it also. Piccolo?
Oh. No, I was like when Viral first showed up, or Viral first showed up in Gurren Lagann, I was like, that's Vegeta. Like,
Yep.
I knew
Yep.
instantly that was going to be the Vegeta character.
Gurren Lagann's so good.
Now it is.
Alright, dudes. I believe that is it for the evening.
Yeah.
Next time, we will finish off Shinra.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll try to talk less about Dragon Ball Z.
No, we should just talk more about it.
Okay.
Alright, well, I won't be in that one then.
Thanks for coming up,
kidding.
Sid.
This was fun, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.
Alright, later, dudes.
Bye, guys.
Night.